Hey, Hubex hier mit einer weiteren Folge von Dreamfall Chapters. Es ist endlich da, jawohl! Buch 4. Endlich nach 4 Monaten ist Buch 4 da. Und boah, der Trailer war einfach purer Hype. Okay, dann schauen wir mal rein in Buch 4. Ladebildschirm, wie immer. Bisschen länger und jetzt schauen wir mal, was das Spiel von sich aus so hergibt. Boah, ich bin so gespannt gerade. Ich hoffe, es ist keine Kinderkrankheit beim ersten Tag. Es ist gerade vor einer Stunde rausgekommen. So startet Buch 4? Nee, kann ja gar nicht sein. Oh. Oh. Stimmt. Wir haben ja das ist noch Buch 3, der letzte Teil. Stimmt, wir sind jetzt hier um das... Okay, wir können das jetzt also nachspielen sozusagen. What the fuck? Ich wusste gar nicht, dass das möglich ist. Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wie ich rennen kann. Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wie man das spielt, um ehrlich zu sein. Ich weiß gar nicht mehr, wie man läuft. Okay. Geil. Muss ich das tatsächlich nochmal neu machen? Okay, da wird es am Anfang ein paar Schnitte setzen. Weil es ist End von Buch 3 noch. Ja, ist vielleicht passend, dass wir das hier erst nochmal einfügen. Oder vielleicht ist es ja der Start, ich weiß es nicht. Vielleicht lässt uns nochmal entscheiden, das Buch. Und ja, man kann schon vor allen Dingen sagen, es sieht schon gut aus. Es läuft auch ohne größere Probleme. Höherer Frame-Zahl. Das finde ich sehr schön. Dann gönnen wir uns mal. Tja, das war letztes Mal, was wir verpasst haben. Tja, wir haben letztes Mal entschieden, dass wir Liko zurücklassen werden.
The resistance needs him here. No. I'm sorry, Liko. You bastard!
Das haben wir letztes Mal entschieden. Und so wird es in Buch 4 jetzt weitergehen. Wir werden sehen, wie. Ich bin froh, dass es hier gespeichert hat. Um uns nochmal die Chance zu erleichtern, um es zu überdenken. Finde ich gut, weil ich schätze mal, diese Entscheidung wird sehr, sehr viele Konsequenzen haben. Und ich glaube im Endeffekt auch das Ende des Buches entscheiden. Wir werden sehen. Oh. Gut, das anscheinend hat man das Spiel das echt nicht gespeichert, dass ich das fertig gespielt habe. Aber ja, da sieht man nochmal die Entscheidungen für Buch 3, meine Güte. Das werde ich jetzt alles überspringen. Und wir sehen uns dann im Buch 4, wenn mich das Spiel lässt. Ja, wir sind jetzt im Buch 4, Dreamfall Chapters, Revelations. Chapter 9, Journeys. Wir sind endlich im Buch 4. Hype, Gänsehaut. Schön. Sieht sie mittlerweile aus. Klapp, klapp, ja. Alles fest, das im letzten Buch geredet wurde. Ich weiß nicht mehr, wie es heißt. Und Crow. Hallo, Crow.
Zoe?
Boah, die Gänsehaut setzt schon wieder ein, ha?
Zoe?
Ach, Crow. Das Kraut, genau.
Zoe?
Crow. Ist nicht so schlau, was du machst, das weißt du.
Zoe? Zoe?
Ach ja, stimmt. Ich erinnere mich. Wir wurden ja in Beschlagnahme genommen von den Rebellen letztes Mal.
Shoo, bird.
Oh, shoo yourself, you big hairy lug.
What in Jarl's name? I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird. I am my own bird, I'll have you know. Her bird. Pfft, the nerve of some people. Besides, I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young women.
She's not misplaced. She's with the Resistance.
The Resistance. So she did find the rebels, and she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
Well, to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
What do you mean? They kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue! So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
I'm not supposed to... Well, I reckon the chances of you being an Azadi spy are rather remote. And that poor girl could probably use a friend. Do you know the old Sentinel Library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it, in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her egg, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head! I'm on my way!
Ja, Crow. Guter alter Crow. Oh.
Ulvik the ever thirsty.
Aye, that's me. What can I help you with, Da? A bit too early in the day for a drink, is it not?
We're taking you in for questioning in relation to Azadi property that was stolen in your establishment the other evening.
Oh. Well, I'm afraid I know nothing about that, Da.
Good. Then this should be quick. Please come with us, Mr. Ever Thirsty.
And what about my tavern? My customers? It's the reaping. People expect the taps to be open and the beer to be flowing.
They're going to have to visit some other establishment today.
Oh, nee, Ulvik. Ich glaube, er wird nicht wiederkehren. Ich glaube nicht. Oh Mann. Chapter 4 anscheinend das Buch der Rückschläge. So viele Leute schon am Gewissen. Ja.
I trust you got some sleep last night?
I would have, if you guys believed in bed sheets and pillows.
You are fortunate to be alive, girl. Who are you? Why do you ask questions about the Resistance?
Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels. I'll keep it simple. On the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything? I'll keep it simple. I'm Zoe. I need your help.
Our help? With what?
I didn't know who else to ask. I need to get to the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Obnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands. And Obnexus? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you? For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's Zoe!
Balance.
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Crow, honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan, rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right. Here's Crow. This is him. I'm me. So,
Ach, Crow.
where's April? She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest.
Ja, hat man ja
I don't
gemerkt
see
im letzten
April. Is she
Spiel.
out on a mission or sleeping in or...
Aber Crow weiß es nicht.
Why are you both looking at me like that?
I thought you knew.
Knew what? What's going on? What?
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last. She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
I'm so sorry. Crow! Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
We met a couple of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
You're the Stark girl. The one who dreams. They spoke of you. Bakim, Bryn, Chawan. They said you were one of us. Oh, this certainly changes things. But how did you...
Liko's wondering, now that Kian's gone, if we should maybe... Oh. Hello. You have lovely hair.
I'll speak with Liko Enu. With Kian gone, we need to change our
Ich
plans.
sehe gerade, die Untertitel sind Englisch.
Azadi guy. People call him the Apostle.
You know him?
We met once, briefly. He was kind to me. But isn't he the enemy?
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep. Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission.
He left last night.
Of course. After everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you, Enu.
You're so pretty. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
Oh Mann, eben.
Zoe needs our help. She has questions. Maybe you can...
Of course. No problem. Leave this to me, Shepard.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others. Perhaps someone here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepard.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science. Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I'm seriously worried my head might explode.
Das ist, glaube ich, manchmal auch bei dir.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's it. No biggie. You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay.
Beste Freunde für immer, ja.
So, what do you need help with? Shepard said...
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains. and a tribe of magical creatures called the Ula. Someone, a Venar named Abnaxis, told me to...
Whoa, slow down. Okay. Purple Mountains, Ular, Venar, Abnaxis, right? Nope. None of that sounds remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before. Of course, there are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know. But I do know where to look for answers.
Oh? Where?
The library. The library holds all the answers. Do you have libraries in Stark? Never mind, silly question. Of course you don't. I'll go to our library right now and start looking. Purple Mountains, Ular, Abnaxis of the Venar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you. Ugh, sorry.
Wir sind wieder da. Ja gut, es ist noch nicht alles auf Deutsch am ersten Tag. Es dauert immer ein bisschen. Deswegen werde ich schauen, dass ich heute nicht so viel aufnehme, dass wir vielleicht noch, die ein oder andere Folge mit dem deutschen Untertitel haben. Und es ist so schön flüssig. Hui. Große Verbesserung.
I wish I could have been more helpful and inviting. If I'd known.
I understand. You have to be cautious.
There's much I'd like to ask you. Much I'd like to learn. But with Kian gone, my workload has increased twofold. Perhaps another time, when we're both not so preoccupied.
I'd like that.
I don't know what your mission is, but I have a feeling it's important, and that our destinies are entwined. We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the great plain stands straight and tall once more.
Ich mag die Konversationen hier. Ist immer so schön. So, wir müssen Ziel aktualisieren. Find Crow, okay. Crow.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that. I know that feeling. It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell? Perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other things. I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that?
Ich würde es wissen wollen.
I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway, did I help with, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago, and I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
Ja.
I'll find you in the city.
Denke ich mir. Okay, meet in the library. Alles klar. Machen wir. Tja, dass Crow das nicht wusste, wusste ich selber nicht. Oh, Liko. Erstmal mit ihm reden, vielleicht.
You knew April. You were there when she died. Shepard told me. I wanted to know what you saw.
I saw April and Kian talking. Then the Asadi soldiers arrived and April was stabbed with a spear. She fell into the water. Kian was arrested. He was obviously distraught. I tried to save her, but I was too late.
Against the entire Azadi army, there wasn't much you could do.
You two were friends?
For a time, we were more than friends. We were good friends. She was the strongest and bravest woman I ever knew. I respected her.
Besser als der Shepard. Oh, da wissen wir ja gar nichts davon. Krass. Wenn wir das jetzt, wir hätten einfach hier vorbeilaufen können und die Information nicht aufsagen können. Oh. Ich weiß nicht, ob das so gut ist bei Liko. Aber ich werde es trotzdem machen.
Where is home for you?
The continent you know as Azadir, my people's ancestral home. We call it Antiqua Aba, land of the setting sun. We are the Dole Antiqua, and we were there first. When our enemy's been sent scurrying from this place, we're taking the war home.
Well, good luck. Shepard said to ask around, and this guy, he's a magical. Do you know anything about the Ula?
What are they?
A magical people. They live in the Purple Mountains.
Outside the Southlands and Azadir. I haven't seen much of this world. I don't know the Ular.
Shepard said to ask around. Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
I have not. I don't know the Northlands. And I have no inclination to know it any better than I do. When this war is over, I'm going back to our homelands. My people need me.
It can't hurt to ask. Does the name Abnaxus mean anything to you?
No.
I don't think he's in the mood for conversation. I'm going to keep looking around.
You go ahead.
No. Ach, Liko. Ja, ich mag Liko irgendwie schon gern. Aber ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, dass hier in dem Raum noch einer draufgehen wird. Ich weiß nicht warum, aber ich habe irgendwie das dämliche Gefühl, dass hier jede Sekunde irgendwas ziemlich Krasses passieren wird, wenn nicht in diesem Buch, dann im nächsten. Okay, es sind nur normale Rebellen. Kann ich hochgehen? Nee, ne? Das konnte ich ja nie. Kann ich? Nee, ich glaube, ich kann nicht. Nee, ich kann nicht. Okay. Dann werden wir ein bisschen hier herumschauen. Meet in the Library. Ja, der müsste ja hier irgendwo hinten sein. Und hier war sonst nur Liko und sonst kein wichtigerer Charakter mehr. Gucken wir mal, ob wir Naane finden vielleicht. Noch so als Was haben wir denn hier gehabt? Wahrscheinlich zugesperrt.
One night in a cell was plenty. I have no wish for a repeat visit.
Kann ich mir gut vorstellen. Hier sind alle Türen zu. Hier ist eine Tür offen. Hier waren wir doch drin wahrscheinlich. Ich weiß es nicht mehr, wie gesagt. Es ist schon 4 Monate her. Ich weiß das Generelle noch, aber ich weiß Kleinigkeiten nicht mehr. Oh, hey. Das war so laut, ich habe mich gerade so geschreckt. Ich weiß nicht. Ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, dass er versucht gerade, einfach weil er hier war, eventuell ein bisschen Untergrundinformationen zu bekommen und dafür vielleicht Benrime früher rauszubekommen. Könnte ich mir vorstellen. Na, gut, dass wir hier rumgucken. Gut, dass wir hier rumgucken. Ha. So. Reden wir mit Eno.
Naxos, Purple Mountains, Ular, Ula. Nope, nothing, no.
Touch her?
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur.
Ah, Bugs, please
I don't think
make
that'd
me
be
now.
kosher.
Geil.
Ooh, nope, that's a different type of ab.
Nicht streicheln dann, okay.
I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
This is where I try to connect and make friends. She seems so curious. This is where I try to connect and make friends.
Das ist einfach... Ich mag den Charme, ja.
You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her. Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a snow leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane.
With mommy issues.
There's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
Ja,
There
klar.
must be something here. So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ular?
nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
I'm on a deadline. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jeharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxis' stone tree if I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Blind Bob.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be me striped breeches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo god of Tartillus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, not those words exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
Okay.
He was theoretically blind, but now he can see. What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind, or if it was all hypothemetaphysical. You know, just in my head, like.
Oh,
It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum, particularly on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential. I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, Pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
Okay.
I just can't imagine how the blind Bob I met in Marcuria turned into this man. It's an impressive transformation. How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled wine. Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Marcuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you. And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
General? Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here, so the place don't crumble to pieces. Shepard's busy with the strategering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary, and Enu keeps everyone's spirits up. I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me, I make sure the ladder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
Ja, Unrecht hat er nicht, ne?
It's a long shot. Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
Oh, aye. Aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains. They're...
Oh.
No, sorry. Purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle. Right, of course. You don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle. The Turtle Mountains. Nope, never heard of him. Sorry.
Didn't he just mention Abnaxus? Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Mercurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home, said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
Oh, ich weiß, wo das ist.
And where there's a key. You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode?
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside, on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? More powerful than iron, worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Wow, das war viel Text für eine Folge. Und wir haben jetzt endlich den Schlüssel, wo ich mich ewig gefragt habe, wann bekommen wir den? Und genau das werden wir in der nächsten Folge heimsuchen, das Haus des Abnaxus. Und ja, danke fürs Zusehen. Morgen wieder die nächste Folge und bis dahin, spielt schon brav weiter.